Hey guys, Pablo here. The project we will be covering in this video is called Saitama. This was a meme project back in 2021 when we were having the bull run. That was over in November. And it reached top 40 projects with a market capitalization of 7.5 billion US dollars, which is really huge. And afterwards, they converted themselves and upgraded themselves from being a meme project, and now they are a utility token. Like, they're in list of those utility tokens. So we're going to talk about all the utilities, all the use cases that we have here, what makes this different, and what made it different and more prominent than the other projects that resulted in such a huge success, and what we can expect in the future. So that's what we're going to discuss in this video. Make sure that you watch till the end. I'm going to put all the links in the description, so make sure that you get it from there. Do note that anything I say is not going to be an investment or a financial advice. Always do your own investigation research. And with this out of the way, let's move straight to the project. Now, here we are at the official website of Saitama. We're going to talk about all the utilities that they have, but first we're going to talk about the background on this project. So it was one of the top 40 projects back when the bull cycle stopped in November 2021, and it actually hit the market capitalization of about 7.5 billion US dollars. So, which eventually made it to reach on top 40 projects. And this it started as an altcoin, an alt project, and it set new standards for the alt projects by literally doxing the team. Which, if you remember back then when I used to introduce a lot of the altcoins during the bull cycle, there were never any project that would dox itself, because nobody doxed themselves for a meme project, because it goes up and it goes down. But they came with this new concept, and they created this whole new standard, which actually led them to this point. After that, when the bull cycle stopped, you can see while all the other meme projects are down and they are just like they cease to exist, this one is still here because they adopted themselves. And now, instead of being an altcoin, now they are a utility token. So they made a shift, because in these days, during the market conditions that we're currently at, altcoins is not something that can survive, but utility token is something that can. So we're going to talk about all the utilities that they have and what services or what features do they offer. It says that they are a Web 3.0 technology company primarily focused. Now, of course, I can read through the whole thing, but the whole point is that the whole blockchain technology and talking about the cryptocurrencies and the ledger and so forth, it becomes complicated. So a lot of people hesitate into getting into it because they're afraid that they're not going to understand anything. They cannot invest anything in something that they don't understand. So they think that is something that the concept that they cannot grasp. But the perspective Saitama has is to make it more simple so that people can understand what blockchain is, what these projects are, so that they can get into it. Trading is not something that is specified for a particular role, just like cryptocurrencies. It's not like there's a specific group that can only practice trading the cryptocurrencies. It's made for every single person. There's no degree in trading that if you perform, if you get a degree on there, that's when you're eligible to trade. Anyone can do this, but having the right knowledge, that is important, and they're doing their part for that by using their Saitama Academy that we're going to take a look at afterwards, which will basically give you all the insights and understanding on how the cryptocurrencies work, what the blockchain technology is, and so forth. So, and in a very simple manner. So we're going to take a look at that from there. You have all the DeFi services that people take benefit of, but only those who know what this is are able to take benefit from this. But the people who don't know, obviously they're missing out on this thing, which they want to cover by using their Saitama Academy to teach those people what this thing is. And it says that their belief is that crypto can be simple. Yes, it can be. Finance is for everyone. It's not for a particular group, and community is power. So this is kind of like their mission that they're heading with. But we're going to talk about the details of their utilities, which, as you can see, they have their own app for Android and iOS. They also have their own swap, and it's listed on a lot of major exchanges, including centralized and decentralized exchanges, where you can get the token, and you can also get it from their very own swap. So first of all, we're going to talk about the use cases, and then we're going to move forward and talk about the token itself, because the more utilities that a token has, the more use cases the token has, the more it goes up. So here you can see we have like a lot of use cases. First of all, as we discussed, they have the Saita swap, which you can use to swap tokens, which is just like you use Pancake Swap and Uniswap and so forth in other projects. This is what you can use in this one. This is their token is an ERC20 token, so do know that. Then they have the edutainment. It says we aim to create an experience where the users are learning about crypto and finance while navigating our ecosystem while initiatives like the Saitama Academy. So this use case is referring to the Saitama Academy, in which you actually, if you perform a survey, you actually get a free course, and then you have all the other simple courses and simple definitions on concepts, so you can get it from there. Then they also have made a partnership with the ePay, so that you can purchase the tokens directly using your debit or credit card. Then they also have a Saitama Reality. It says a satellite token in the Saitama system, bringing real estate to DeFi. And you can see they're touching like a lot of different areas here, a lot of different use cases here, not just one, which is eventually a reason why this is still sustaining itself. Then they're also developing multiple play-to-earn games under the Wolfcaster franchise. Users will be able to use Saitama tokens to play and earn rewards. So you can see the token itself is being used and will be getting used in so many different places. And then Fang, it says this is their proprietary NFT platform, which allows us to buy and sell digital art, basically NFTs, by using the Saitama tokens. It says they're currently in the beta version, so you can open it up right here. So you can see we have about 6 use cases, but not just like 6 use cases, because if you talk about the game, there will be 3 different games like currently that they're developing, and all these will have play to earn, and in all of these you can utilize and you can use the Saitama token, and then you get an earning based on it. So now if we talk about the Saitama token, as I said, it is an ERC20 token. It is on the Ethereum blockchain, and you can purchase on the centralized and decentralized exchanges, which we already have discussed, and we're going to talk about how you can buy it in all the places, all the exchanges through which you can actually buy it, but we're going to do that afterwards. Out of the 100% total supply, which was of 100 billion, they have burned 55%, so there's only 45% that is left, which makes it more and more scarce. You can see the tokenomics. Now this is kind of like, I would say, revamped or upgraded from the past. It's not like they're using the same old smart contract. For this one, they actually upgraded the token contract to add more features to enhance it, because there's different things to sustain in the bull cycle and in the bear market. So obviously they have to adapt with what current market actually is. So if you take a look at what protocol they're applying this time, they have 1% burn on every single transaction, 1% for reflections, and 2% sustainability tax. So 1% of every single transaction that takes place is taken out of the circulation, and 1% is given back to all the holders, and 2% is sustainability tax. And this is their Saitama version 2 contract, so basically the new contract. And these are the key points. They have added more security, a sustainable business, harder burn, there will be more burn, fit to face the future, centralized exchange friendly token, and meme no more, which we already discussed. It left the meme category, and now with almost like 6 to 8 or 9 use cases, this is a utility token. And one of the amazing utility token actually, because people just make a token, put one utility in, and they call it a utility token, but you can see we have multiple utilities in this one. Now we get to the portion where we talk about how you can buy the Saitama token. You can, first of all, the most important one is you can buy the Saitama token using their own Saitama swap. So you do the same procedure that you do in every single place. You connect your wallet here, whether it's MetaMask, which is something that I prefer, and then you proceed with the normal procedure. But other than that, you can also use their Saitama Pro app, which you can download on the Android and also on the iOS, and also you can use the web version, which is right here, which I already have showed you guys. So you can, and since they partnered with the EPS, so now you can regularly use your debit and credit card as well. And this is what it looks like in the mobile version. And these are the exchanges on which you can buy it, and you can see it is listed on a lot of the major exchanges, like we have Bitmart, Nexi, Hotbit, Gate.io, LBank, SushiSwap, ShibaSwap, XT.com. Like it is listed on a lot of the major exchanges out there through which you can buy it. So I don't think buying it is going to be a difficult thing there. And now if you talk about the team, as we discussed, this is one of the most prominent things that they did to make themselves stand out from the crowd, was that they, being a meme token, they actually doxed the team, which is something nobody actually never does. because no one wants to put out their reputation based on a meme project. But they knew what they were getting into, and they were solid about their ambition on keeping it strong and keeping it sustainable. And you can see they have adapted over the time. And this is the team that we have. As you can see, all of them are completely doxed, and you even have their Twitter profiles. So I think this is all I have for you guys in this entire project. The token has a lot of good use cases, and a lot of use cases and utilities that are actually being developed. And we have seen the promise that it showed in the bull run. It reached top 40 projects and a market capitalization of about more than $7 billion, $7.5 billion actually. So now it is at a stage where it's sustaining itself, building more utilities. So I think I'll just leave this to imagination what's going to happen when the next bull cycle start. And right now, since we are at a stage where we can get the tokens at a lower price, afterwards when the bull run arrives, this definitely is going to skyrocket. So this one is definitely a gem that I prefer. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys in this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one shortly. So stay tuned. Disclaimer: trading digital assets involve significant risk and can result in the loss of your invested capital. You should ensure that you fully understand the risk involved and take into consideration your level of experience, investment objectives, and seek independent financial advice if necessary. It is up to you whether to invest or not.